Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and I am in the RX-78-1 prototype Gundam. Yes, I actually dropped it, and it's decent. The big changes from the standard Gundam: it is cheaper, it is an assault type, it can use a hyper bazooka, which it couldn't in the original game, but this is actually a no bazookas round. I ran into a name I've seen. I'm pretty sure in my own comments and around in the English-speaking GBO2 community. Thanks for having me, John. And yeah, this is pretty decent. It can run just like it ran in the first game, basically. No shield, beam rifle, and beam javelin, which is my current setup. The alternatives are the hyper bazooka and twin beam sabers, which I have not dropped those yet, but I really wish I would, because that would be neat to try. I'm really kind of surprised they didn't give that as the default and, and make the Javelin the rare drop, but I'm fine with it. The Javelin is fun, and many thanks to whoever this was who came down and helped me out, but I hadn't taken a lot of hits, but since it looked like we weren't advancing, I figured I'd just clear off my damage so I'd have a fresh start. And now I saw fighting over here, so, rather than stay at standoff range with everybody else, since there's absolutely nothing I could really do there, it's a good time to come into here. You'll see me have a little bit of trouble positioning for the Javelin in this round. This is only the second round I think I played in it, maybe the third. And yeah, getting the spacing right, getting the zoning, it's taking some practice. But yeah, just like in the first game, the prototype beam rifle does not charge. You can see that Javelin does a lot of damage when it connects, so guy pulled out of his mobile suit, other person killed it. That stab did hit though, so that's something. And now there's a Gym Cannon, and turns out that while they were holding us off like that, one of their teammates went and planted a bomb at our base. So I boosted past him just to make him use up his tackle, and totally whiffed that. But yeah, as you can see, with type advantage, the prototype beam rifle does pretty good damage. Like I said, does not charge, so bear that in mind. Tried to run over the guy, so did the other Gundam here. Pretty sure one of us got it done. But somebody also ran off and planted a bomb at their base, and it's close to going off. It's not there yet, but the bomb planted at our base has gone off, and it's, as you can see, they're only about 700 points ahead, taking that into account. Which is kind of how these things work sometimes when you plant the bomb. If you are leaving, gaps for your enemy to exploit by running off to plant the bomb, you can end up not making a lot of points off of this. As you can see, with their bomb having gone off, we now have a tremendous lead. Sadly, I did not raise the Javelin quite high enough to actually connect. But the gun cannon has come down to earth, and I think it only missed me because I was crouching when I dropped. And I'm very low on health. I've got a good amount of leg structure left, though, so if I can find a good angle, I can get in. I think ultimately I probably decided to ignore the gun cannon and head for C, which someone was trying to take, because that's as good a place as any to go. If I can ambush them just as they're getting up, that's not a bad thing. If I could have ambushed them while they were still laying down, that would have been better. It did not do any damage. Moved on ahead to reset myself behind cover and wait for a good opening. The rest of the team is coming in, so we've got a good angle. And took the blind stab, and it worked. And ow, sorry. And yeah, I might have been better off just using the beam rifle, but it's done because that guy's about to die. Side swing, and in case you didn't use the beam javelin in Gundam Battle Operation 1, a little piece of advice about it. There is a dead zone the size of New York in its swing arc, because as you can see, only that energy ball at the end actually does damage. If you hit anyone with the rest of it, nothing happens. So you cannot let people get too close, or you will not hurt them. The forward attack, the thrust, can generally hit what's right in front of you at if your timing's good, and got him. Yeah, the poke. That is more of a poke. But yeah, it works pretty well. But yeah, there's just a dead zone to this, and I got chest Vulcan to death because I was nearly dead. I probably should have retreated, but I was hoping I could do a little bit more damage before I dropped. That Easy 8 that killed me is nearly dead if it's the one I'm looking at. I may be looking at the wrong person. It's hard to say. Either way, we've got a nice solid lead, so I got no complaints on that front. And time to drop back in. But yeah, Proto Gundam is not bad. Good luck to all and sundry dropping it. Of course, as is standard with Battle Operation Gotcha, it will probably stay available after the promo's over, just not with an elevated drop rate. Not that the elevated drop rate is, much to speak of. You know how these things go in these games. It's extremely rare for you to actually get anything on the elevated drop rate. This has been a constant thing for me with Fate Grand Order. I think I've gotten like 2 of the high-end drop rate up characters in the time I've been playing, which admittedly only since April, but so that's probably actually pretty good luck as that game goes. But yeah, so I like Proto Gundam. It Gundams fairly well. I'm just looking for a good opportunity. I don't want to be the one to get out of the mobile suit and try and capture the point, because I've got a brand fresh Proto Gundam that they could try and take. So I'm just trying to play point guard here. As it is, I think that they are at least keeping that pilot busy, if not, keeping them dead. So now I'm just looking for something to shoot at, and we're all just kind of idling around. And that point is taken back. And now it's time to try and move in. The beam rifle does not have a great range, and of course because it's not chargeable, you cannot extend that range. So, okay, I want to draw attention to this just because, okay, so I used just a slightly odd angle to get up here, and missed. So now I'm going to expend all of my boost to get up here. Okay, maybe this thing I was thinking about was earlier, but there was a round recently, and I think it was this one, where I managed to stay on the catwalk, negotiating a really weird set of angles. Oh, this is it right here. I dropped there, I managed to boost over to here and stay on, and then stay along that winding path. It's like, I got attacked for my trouble. Also, totaled the bird situation over there. Hitchcock would be proud with all those people on the scaffolding. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I managed to stay upright and on the scaffold, and I feel like that's worth some recognition. Now with 7 seconds left, it is time to go in on this gun cannon. I lunged at it, and then it successfully lunged at me, but since there was so little time left, the animation didn't take. So I'm just kind of hanging there. But yeah, not a bad round, really. Proto Gundam's pretty good. I dig it. So, like I said, good luck to everybody trying to get it, and hopefully I should have a video up detailing this week's changes in promos, but that may be a little late this time because New York Comic Con starts today, and I will have some Transformers news stuff to attend to. But anyway, that is going to do it for Gundam Battle Operation 2 for today, and thanks again for having me, John. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!